Walcott. I am the author of the 2% Buyer Advantage, and I'm here to get started and talking to you about purchasing a house and where you should start. I've been looking at a lot of the first-time home buyer Facebook groups and checking out the questions that these people have. They're putting out there online every night, and a bunch of them were, where do I start? How do I get started in this process? Well, if you went and talk to a realtor or any other normal person, they would tell you, go find a bank and see what you qualify for first. Why get out there looking at houses you can't afford? Well, you might be able to afford a little bit more, so go check it out. Well, I would disagree with that. I think it's number two, right? Number one would be to pre-qualify yourself, right? Take your gross income and so forth to qualify yourself out. And what I've done here is, it's right here. I put this package together. It's called, it's just a home buyer resource guide. But in here is charts, just fill in the blanks, put your gross income in and your monthly debt. And for every loan program there is, and you can fill in these blanks and get yourself into the ballpark, within 10, 20 grand of what you can afford. And the reason for this is you want to know ahead of time. You don't want to go to the bank and disclose everything right off the bat in case there's a problem. If the lender says, well, you can qualify out for this house, but your back-end ratio, meaning your revolving debt every month, is too much. So we're going to have to get that down. Well, the lender's way of reducing that is to write in a check to pay off a truck or pay off credit cards and so forth to get that number down so the homes are affordable for you. But that cash you've been saving for your down payment and your closing costs, you're going to go and pay off your truck. It doesn't make sense to me. So anytime you're getting ready to buy a house, first thing, don't buy a truck. Don't get yourself into higher revolving debt. I had a client one time, and we looked at a bunch of houses, and he showed up with a beautiful Ford 250. I think it was gorgeous. I know he had to spend a lot of money. So I asked him, I said, where'd you get the truck? He goes, I just bought it. And I said, well, I hope you like and loving it. I said, because you're going to be living in it. You're not getting a house. And he wasn't selling his truck either, so he didn't get a house, but nice guy. Anyway, the thing to do here, let's say it's a truck, and you got a $700 payment, the bank's going to want you to sell it. Well, if you sell it, you just bought it, you're upside down. You're going to have to write a check, for the money you're short on the loan. And then if you pay it off, all your money's gone that you were saving up for the house. So what do? See, what realtors won't tell you and banks won't tell you is there's ways around stuff like this. And that's what a lot of stuff is in the book I just wrote. This is one of them, and there's a bunch of others. You just find somebody, probably a family member, that has the money to pay it off for you, or can get a loan to pay it off, and they own the truck. But they're only going to own it for a couple months. You're still going to drive it. You're still going to pay the insurance payments. And if they get a loan to finance it, you're going to make those payments. Now that eliminates that debt off your debt. Eliminates that debt off your monthly bills, which will buy you another $100,000 in loan amount. No money out of pocket. After you close on this house, you run to the credit union, get a loan, pay off the person who has the title to your truck right now, get your title back, and crisis is averted. You're getting the house that you want, and the lender didn't have to know about it. Because if the lender knows that you're just going to get another payment after you close the house, and they're not going to like that. So once you disclose to the lender and you get there, you're going to have to do it by the book, and that's writing checks. So find out first if you're right on the edge of qualifying, or you think that your debt's a little bit too high. Try to do something like this first before